Hey guys, so I was thinking about villains and how villains always have something dark in their backstory, some tragedy, some loss, some pain that explains why exactly they are villains, why they do the things that they do, why they cause the pain to others that they cause. And the thing is, though, when you think about it, that same tragedy and pain and loss can be seen in the stories of heroes as well, and they never become villains. Spider Man lost his Uncle Ben, his father figure. Batman saw his parents murdered in front of his eyes when he was a kid. Princess Leia saw her whole planet blown up. Obi-Wan Kenobi, right, lost his best friend, lost his faith with the Jedi Order and the Grand Republic, all in basically a day. The Doctor from Doctor Who was the last of his kind for a very long time. And the thing is, with that, all these stories have in common is that none of these heroes became a villain because of that. It was either the deciding factor that turned them into a hero, this pain, or two, it turned them from being a hero into an even greater hero. So my question is, how do you use your pain? See, we've got a choice. Can we decide to use our pain in a way that turns us into something dark and bitter and vengeful, and we're mad at the world, and we're mad at everybody, and we're mad at God, and we're mad at the church, and all this other stuff, and we're not going to trust anybody again? Or can we choose the way of God? Can we choose the way of love? Can we choose to turn it into, allow this pain that we've had in our past to turn us into something better than we were before? To decide that yes, we've been hurt, but we're not going to extend that hurt to someone else. We're not going to use our hurt as an excuse to hurt someone else. We're not going to use our hurt as an excuse to turn away from God. We're not going to use our hurt as an excuse to make the world a worse place. We can decide whether we're going to be like the villains that we read about, that our pain and tragedy and loss turn us into something bad. Or we can decide to be like the heroes that we read about. Our pain and tragedy of loss guide us in the way of God, guide us to be better people, living the way of Jesus and spreading his love in the world. The question is, which one will you allow your pain to turn you into? Pain will transform you either way, but you will have to decide which way it will transform you. Thanks for listening.